Buddy. There it is.
Sean the non-believer. Sean.
Time to play the game.
Welcome everybody to Dungeons and Dumbasses. I am Mike, the resident dumbass master, and I get together with my dumbass friends from all over the world to play Dungeons and Dragons at least once a week. Say hi, friends.
Good evening.
Hello.
But they're all on me like they wanna hold hands.
So,
Daddy, yes.
The Daddy Master.
God damn it. I missed it. I love it, but I hate it. Fuck all of you. Except for KO, he's new. He hasn't done shit yet.
Not telling Mike, hey, DM, as a Dungeon Master, but hey, Daddy.
No, don't start that.
Yeah.
Roger.
Oh no, that's gonna be a thing now. Fuck. God damn it. So, quick little things. So we are down 2 players today. One is going to be taking a extended hiatus until he can get some stuff figured out. The other one, it's the holiday season, so wasn't quite able to make it this time around. However,
They
with
passed
that being
away,
said,
sadly.
yeah,
Wait, who are we missing?
Grizz and Ty.
Who's not coming? Ty?
Ty won't be
Both.
here for an extended period of time. Grizz should be here next session.
Oh,
Speaking of, happy holidays to everyone. Whatever you celebrate, have fun with it. Drink responsibly or don't. Have some fun. And try and get into as many fights as you can with your family. That's what it's there for, right? So,
Yes, of course.
so with that, outside of the holidays and everything, I'd have to double check, but I think New Year's is on a Tuesday, so we won't have a New Year's session, but we will have a New Year's session as well.
Daddy, no.
Fuck off.
I have that.
It's
on
going to be a thing.
my-
It is.
Jesus Christ. No. Fuck.
Yes, get ready.
No.
Unsheath thy credit card.
Unsheath thy credit card?
I thought you said it twice. But outside of that,
What the fuck?
I have no new announcements for the stream.
Mike's like, really?
No new announcements. Keep your eyes out for Project Eclipse coming hopefully sometime by July is the hope. And then some other projects I'm working on top of that. And then with that, that's going to be
Yeah,
where we
new
go ahead and
announcements.
pick up
We
from.
have dicks.
Yes. It has just been what? 3.5 minutes of solid bullshit coming from you.
Fuck the shred.
God damn it. That's gonna be where we're gonna go ahead and roll our intro.
Beneath the blue sun eclipse, the skies have died. The light is swallowed and the shadows rise. We are the Forgotten Five, lost to time. 5 heroes of the Forgotten, trapped in the grind. Feel the tremors as the earth begins to bleed. An army of undead answers the Dark King's creed. Heavy is the burden of calamity. We bear the weight of endless tragedy. In this cursed night we fight and bleed for a dawn that may never be freed. The flames have died, the wind is still. The dead awaken, bound by their will. Through cursed lands we charge with fury. No hope for salvation, just endless misery. blood rains down as the stars lose their light. Her light. An army of undead rises to claim the night. Heavy is the burden of calamity. We bear the weight of endless tragedy. In this cursed night we fight and bleed for a dawn that may never be freed. The flames have died, the wind is still. The dead awaken, bound by their will. Through cursed lands we charge with fury. No hope for salvation, just endless misery. And blood rains down as the stars lose their light. Her light. An army of undead rises to claim the night. Heavy is the burden of calamity. We bear the weight of endless tragedy. In this cursed night we fight and bleed for a dawn that may never be freed. Springs in the darkness, souls turn to ash. The eclipse consumes, there's no turning back. We are the few, the chosen, the last 5 heroes of the forgotten, echoes of the past. The blue sun eclipse casts its shadow wide. We are the forgotten 5, standing side by side. The army of undead roars with decay, but we'll keep fighting until our final day. Heavy is the burden of calamity. We bear the weight of endless tragedy. In this cursed night we fight and bleed for a dawn that may never be freed.
Go. So, fuck you. I already knew it. Whore. God. Been dealing with this the whole fucking break. God damn it.
2 hours later.
Exactly. So, picking up from where we left off last week. The fuck was that?
I think someone's soundboard is going to be muted. Anyway.
Hey, I wasn't here last week. I got to make up for lost time.
Mm-hmm.
He's
Leave
not wrong.
us alone.
I forgot what you missed out on last week.
Oh no.
No, we all weren't here
didn't
last
have
week.
one.
Yeah, we didn't have one
yeah.
last week.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we didn't.
Yeah, I forgot about that. So, picking up from where we left off, not last week, but the week prior.
The last time.
As you guys currently are all separated. Cran out doing his thing. God knows where. Well, I'm God, so I know where. And then
Wondering me knows where.
yeah, me knows where. And then Jack with Morin out by the docks fishing, trying to catch some fish, and Balion, Drax, Sang, Camus, Percy, Dread, all sitting there at the tavern. We'll pick up real quick with Cranberry.
Ah.
As you have done your thing that you need to do. Sitting there amongst the forest, watching it spread. And stopping at that distance that we had discussed prior. You kind of just watch as the frost and the snowflakes start drifting and flowing. And then the little will-o-wisp bouncing around, dancing like there's a rhythm that you're not sure. Give me a quick little perception check, actually.
Okay.
You think you hear something, but you're not entirely sure. Like, it sounds like miles away, like very light rhythmic drum. That's about all you hear. You do hear something. It's just very calm and quiet.
Something like drums?
At the moment, yeah, from what you can hear. Like almost tribal drums.
Okay. I'm gonna be like, this is useless, pointless even.
For now.
What am I doing?
But
I should head back home.
head back to the tavern.
Yeah.
Okay. We're gonna have some fun with this. Give me a survival check. See if you remember how.
Oh. Let's go. Damn.
We'll come back to you a little bit later, Cran.
He's fine.
Jack.
What did I do? I didn't touch the powder.
No, because you guys are on the dock fishing.
Yes.
You guys had caught a couple fish and had started to make your way back to the tavern. Anything you want to do along the way to the tavern?
I look around.
Okay, give me a perception check.
In a minute.
Goddamn.
Damn.
Well, what are
That's
you?
20.
What are you trying to ascertain by looking around the town?
Anything suspicious?
The only thing that really catches your eye is the tree.
The tree.
The tree. The
There's
massive
only
tree.
one tree.
No, there are
Oh.
lots of trees, but the massive tree that hangs hundreds, if not thousands of feet out of your reach into the sky. Almost, you would assume if it was as sunny as it could be, not with the eclipse happening, that this tree would cast a wide berth of shadows, probably covering at least a quarter of the city at a time throughout different sections of the day. And you do
Any
see
lights in the shadow, in the tree.
in the tree. No. However, on the floating islands above you, yes,
There are floating islands.
there are several floating islands.
Yeah, I mentioned last time.
I have poor memory.
There are a couple of dozen floating islands, and you do see what look to be like gondolas going back and forth between several islands. Almost all of them conglomerating into one central island that is floating almost directly next to the tree. And you see what looks like a shaft of steel rising from the ground to connect to the central island.
I definitely want to get a ride later on.
Absolutely something you could try to do.
But not now.
But other than that, I mean, from what you notice, especially looking around the town, right around you, it's very industrial. There's forges and factories and smithies, and like everything has albeit the entire city is beautiful, but there is a definitive layer of soot covering almost every single building around.
Yikes. Not good.
But you continue to make your way back to the tavern with the old man Morin in tow. And as you look back at him, you do see his eyes are kind of like glossed over. It looks like he's kind of in a fugue state, either reminiscing about previous catches or just Alzheimer's setting in.
Maybe how to kill these guys.
Or a little bit of both.
Maybe a little bit of both.
maybe thinking back at the moment that he browned his pants.
That too. could probably be thinking about the time where he shit himself.
Hmm.
More shit ventures to come.
More shit.
Imagine Morin just going across the town and telling people as if he was a Stark from Game of Thrones, just shit is coming.
Shit is coming. Shinter is coming.
Shitmas.
Shit mess. Oh god. But with some time pass, about 10-15 minutes walking through the town, if that.
If I wanted a piece of wood to make like a wooden statue from or anything like that, how far would I have to go?
Not far. I mean, there are plenty
A
of
branch on your ass.
there's
Shut
that,
up.
but there's also plenty of trees lining the streets.
I'm made
Oh.
of wood, but I still feel pain, asshole.
Brings a whole new term to pegging, doesn't it?
Oh no. Don't you dare.
Daddy, no!
Daddy, yes!
Don't bring the memories of woodpeckers
You would
back.
say that.
But you could find any number of size differences of wood. Depends on what
That's
color.
what she said.
Depends on what
Also
color.
what she said.
Why?
God damn it! Fuck!
I'm not playing.
Depends on what color of wood you want. Do you want like a dark mahogany? Do you want like a light birch? Shut the fuck
Why?
up! Do you want
Why?
like a light teak wood, sandalwood? Are you looking more into like cherry wood, hardwood?
Oh yeah.
Shut the fuck up, Jake. God.
I think any wood will do at this point.
That's
Okay,
what
just-
she said.
God damn it.
I am supposed to be the most innocent one of you all.
He's not. He's quite literally a sailor, both IRL
Yeah.
and in game. Why?
You kiss your mother with that mouth?
All the way. No, because
Huh?
Oh no.
But with some careful decision making and dedication, you find a nice piece of wood. Shut the fuck up, Jake.
Yes. Yes, I
Shut
like
the
to
fuck
take
up,
it
Jake.
and try to make something out of it.
Also, what she said.
Human.
I couldn't help. I've got one. Okay, leave me alone. Looking at it, it is a darker piece of wood. You got it off of one of the trees with the red leaves. It's almost like a deep kind of like wine red. Probably about, give or take, 18 inches in length.
Do I have to roll for the
Girthy.
fire?
Yeah, actually. D100.
God
By
damn
the
it.
way, also, forgot
Yes.
with shortcuts. If you don't want to type /roll, you can just type /r space, and then however many dice of whatever dice you want.
I already knew that.
Do I have to roll 2 or just 1?
Just one D100.
36?
Does not catch on fire. Does not even
Hell
burn.
yeah.
Not even a little
I,
singe.
I think I will have to spend some time to practice not burning stuff.
That you will. But it is a good looking piece of wood. Like I said, about 18 inches in length, maybe about 9 inches in width, and probably
Girthy.
about 4 inches in diameter.
Okay.
Good piece of wood. It's a
Good.
large branch, is essentially.
I didn't hear anything, and I will head back to the tavern.
Okay. Making your way back to the tavern with Morin. Still sitting there drinking and eating and being merry. You do see the rest of the party, minus Cranberry.
Well, he's probably out went out on a walk. Nothing serious. Probably not getting eaten by a bear somewhere in the woods. It's fine.
Cran, do me a
That
quick
was just
favor. Roll
birds
me a
singing.
D20.
Huh?
Why? If ah, no, fuck me.
Remember, if anything happens, it's not my fault.
It's your fault.
Where are you?
Mike, I want my lawyer.
Sorry. Okay. As for the rest of you, as you guys are sitting down at the table, you do see Jack and Morin walk back into the tavern. I forgot the name of said tavern. So I will go ahead and make up a new one, because I'm a DM, I can do that.
You know what? You know what?
This was so
75
perfect.
years later.
Nah, it's not gonna take that long.
The Frosty Mug.
Damn. No.
Yes. As
Frosty
you make
mug?
Yes, as you make your way back into the Frosty Mug, a sturdy log-built tavern with a roof covered in fresh snow. That's also slightly soot-covered.
You didn't tell us that Cran bought a tavern.
As all of you are sitting there, hanging out, eating, anything you wish to discuss.
I guess no.
I will say Baleon, Drax, and Sang. Well, Sang, you left in the middle of that session, so you don't. Your character knows this, but you don't. You guys did kind of come up with your next course of action as to what you were going to do.
Wait, we did.
Yes.
I was actually going to like, hey Drax, what's our plan? And Drax like, good question.
Yes.
You
Like, you're
hear
a
from
paladin,
on
okay,
high. Yeah, go ahead and give me a
You
quick
can
little
do, like, hey,
divination.
Divination history check.
Yeah, just give me a history check.
Talking to me.
Yes, you. Okay. You remember from your
guess.
conversation 5 minutes ago in game that Baleon had given you guys information regarding the next Titan and its whereabouts.
That's right.
Located up in the country of New Horn, about a years-long journey via the canal,
Hey,
or a year-and-a-half long journey via the ocean.
damn.
Yeah, it's gonna be a while. It's gonna be a long trip.
Any chance you can pray to your god and be like, oof?
It's not that campaign, buddy.
That you did it before.
Cran DM.
Oh, okay.
Daddy message.
Sorry. Like, wish? Oh, I mean whisper? No?
Yeah, whisper it.
DM.
How do I do that?
Select whisper roll.
Oh, VGM. Okay.
See what that comes out to.
Oh, it's actually GM roll. Okay, you said it. I'm sorry.
Or you could just, if it's acting up, just go ahead and roll one out there. Just normal. Oh, okay. Okay. Perfect. Perfect.
I'm not blind for once.
Oh, it was a perception check.
So much trouble and keeping it a secret for that. Oh
I'm
my
not
God.
actually that dumb.
There you go.
Okay.
We'll come back to
Wait,
that.
what level?
Oh my fucking. All right.
Damn.
So, for the rest of you guys, as you sit there and discuss,
Yes.
again, about a year's long journey via the canal that bisects the continent, or a year and a half long journey via the ocean. Typically safer to go via the canal. However, ocean has well documented trade routes, but it is longer.
I mean, I say we go through the canals, but I'd like to get y'all's opinion on this.
After all, it's your ship.
Oh yeah, number
Yeah,
3.
it's our lives.
Yeah, but I'm not very good at navigation, so I don't know.
That one. Okay. Just wanted to make sure, Jake. It was this one, right?
What up?
DM.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Cool.
Yep.
I will get that updated later.
That's fine.
Later.
Which is funny because one of the other people I was talking to said that one for sure, and then you chose the other one. And I was like, guess not.
I mean, to be fair, I was playing fucking Space Marine when you asked me, so I kind of glanced over them.
True. So I'll go ahead and send that to the group so that way you guys know what the boat looks like.
Is the one you
Ba-da-ba-ba-bow.
sent me
No.
earlier today?
No, he just switched it. Sent it to the group.
God damn.
So, yeah, it is typically safer to go through the canal. However, you're not sure with the recent happenings.
Is the canal wide enough for our ship?
Yeah.
You sure?
I mean,
Drex.
ship's big. Then
You, being a sailor, a pirate, go ahead and give me a history check at advantage. Yes, absolutely.
Why is the rum gone?
You remember at one point, your father's entire armada went down the canal. And the Raging Storm Tide is amongst the smallest of the ships in the armada. It was specifically designed to be a cargo hauler. Typically stayed
and
towards
look
the
at her
middle.
now.
She's a little bit bigger than what she used to be, especially with the new upgrades. But even
Yeah, I
then,
forgot I blew a bunch of my money on that.
yeah, a good bit of money, like 35,000 gold pieces.
Yeah, I
But
think it was like I think I had 3,500 platinum, and now I only have 300.
even still, that's still a good amount of money, though. Like you remember specifically the Raging Storm Tide, which was supposed to be your first ship to man in the Armada. With its Leviathan head as the figurehead and its wide deck, minimal crew, specifically because you didn't need a lot of crew if you were hauling a lot of cargo.
True.
So it was supposed to be your perfect opportunity to become a captain. And then that fateful day happened. But you do remember the entire armada with some of the biggest ships, like your father's ship, being 6 to 10 times bigger than this one, and they were going 4 in a line down the canal.
Needless to say, I think we have plenty of room for our ship.
I wonder what kind of animals are going through the area. Maybe new ones.
Well, there's only one way to find out now, isn't there?
Now let's see. Cran, DM.
Daddy message.
Should I write it to you or say it?
Write it. Right now we're doing our. What's going on with you is private between us until it becomes
That's cool. I'm
becomes
just
not.
asking so I know what I should do. That's cool.
Yeah. So just keep an eye on your DMs for now. I'm going to be narrating with them and messaging you separately.
Kinky.
Cool.
Get your mind out of the fucking gutter today, dude. Goddamn. Not nearly drunk enough for your shit.
Hey,
I mean, yeah, fair enough, always.
I'm an engineer in the military. What do you expect from me, homie?
Fair enough. Fair enough. I forgot about that. No, it's valid. Anything that you guys want to do while you're making your way, or while you start to prep up to head out? Oh, that's my alarm.
Hmm.
Bing.
Anything at all?
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you want to do? I mean, it
Get
is.
more pieces of wood so I have reserve to do something.
Okay.
Also, ingredients for cookies.
Okay.
And I guess that's all for me.
Okay. I will say, at this point in time, it is approximately 8 o'clock at night. Is that something that you want to do in the morning, or are you going to go and try and find places that are open right now?
Right now. If not the ingredients, I can go to get some more wood.
Yeah, you could definitely go get some more wood. I mean, you could go run around, see if you can't find a couple general stores or whatnot open.
Okay, let's do that first.
Okay. Running around to do that, go ahead and give me a nature check as well as a perception check. Balion,
This and this.
anything you would like to do?
7 and 14. Yay.
I think homie fell asleep.
Keo,
Hello.
anything Balion would like to do at this point?
Not really, no. I would just go to the room.
Okay. Just gonna head up to your room. Gonna go ahead and get ready for bed.
Yeesh.
Okay. As you make your way up to your room to go ahead and get some rest, laying down in your bed, go ahead and give me a wisdom saving throw.
Some nightmares.
Wisdom.
Bad
Wisdom
dreams.
save, not wisdom check.
Ooh.
Yikes.
You might
Mike,
want to
don't
crack
kill
open
him.
a beer for that one later. Well, we'll get to you in a minute.
Oh, okay.
Drax, anything you would like to do?
No, I'm just gonna go back to the ship.
Okay. Anything on this ship? Anyone on this ship you want to do?
Except for going to a horny jail.
Hey, she jumped me, okay?
So it was Mike's idea. Mike, you horny
mean-
motherfucker.
I mean, first mate, captain, male, female, gonna happen.
Let's keep it professional. God damn.
Am I wrong, Jake?
No.
Case in fucking point.
God damn. The world we live in. I'm going to cleanse it with flames.
So I'm gonna cleanse. Jesus Christ. So making your way back to the ship, it's gonna take you about 10 or 15 minutes to make your way down there.
Yeah.
But knowing your way there, not a problem. 10, 15 minutes later, you walk back up the board onto your ship. Where, again, you do see the artfully so carved in visage of you in the main mast, or in the one and only mast, as you have a single mast ship.
Oh yes, I forgot Jack did that.
What
Wait, that
can I
was-
say except you're welcome?
Stop cutting holes in my ship.
I'm not there. Just you hear me in your head.
Anything in particular you want to do on the ship, or you just want to go to your quarters?
No, I'm just gonna go to my quarters.
Okay. Making your way into your quarters at the aft of the ship, right?
Yeah.
Okay. At the aft of the ship, just below the observation deck, where the... Is it still called a steering wheel, or
The helm.
helm? Alright. Just below the helm, making your way inside, you do see your nice, comfy, cozy bed, fit for a king. Bolted in place, obviously. You do also see your nice furnished desk, nice dark mahogany wood. Fits real nicely with the rich, dark. What would that color be? It'd be like almost like a mix between a wine and a maroon kind of red. Are your floor
Kinda like
floor
a
panels?
thunder.
Kinda. Like a very deep red. Looks real nice. The chair, not mounted into place, like the desk and the bed is, but soft, plush, and you do see a little note sitting on your desk that was not there prior.
I'm gonna make a note.
Okay. Reading over the note, it simply states, "Nice."
I'm gonna do a. What would it be to try and figure out who wrote it?
Divination. I guess say like that would be like you trying to divine something. It's not enough. Well, here's what I'll say first. All right. Give me a investigation check to see if you recognize the handwriting.
I
Okay.
think so.
Yeah. You do not. Does not match any of your companions nor your crew members' handwriting. It's in beautifully done, large, bold calligraphy that just says "nice."
What the fuck? Da-da-da-da-da. No, that's can't do that one. I'm gonna put one hand on my sword
Okay.
so I don't recognize it. Just kind of like. And then I'm gonna use. I'm gonna use detect magic.
Okay, gonna use detect magic.
Mhm.
This piece of paper lights the fuck up with magic. Specifically divine.
So I'm gonna like kind of raise Sun Song up, be like, "Do you know what this is?"
Not a fucking clue, man. I mean, your guess is good as mine.
Well, thank you for your kind wisdom. You're muted. I can't hear you.
He's calling.
Oh no, he's sending a fucking voice message.
Please be patient. The god is off ordering food.
The god is talking.
I didn't feel like typing all of that. I'm sorry.
God is lazy.
God is lazy sometimes.
I mean, yeah, just look at Mike.
Attention, God is angry with you.
But that's all you notice in your chambers. Outside of a couple of rose petals
Okay,
on your bed.
first off, where did you send that? Because I didn't get a single fucking message.
Oh, it wasn't to you.
Oh,
It was to me.
It was to you.
I'm just looking up my spells real quick if I can actually do something. Like message would be so useful, but I don't have it. Oh my god. Charm person, they would need to see me. Hmm.
But yeah, outside the
we
note,
see-
all you see is rose petals laying all over your bed.
is Aerolith in here?
She is not.
I'm gonna kind of just, take a look around with that 19 investigation check and see if I see any, like, footprints, anything out of place.
You see one singular footprint. Soot covered. Coming out from your hearth.
My what?
Hearth?
The fuck is that?
Fireplace.
Ah. The hell?
Now, while you're going through your 7 stages of grief,
I mean, it's not really grief.
more anxiety, but while you go through that, we'll go ahead and switch over to Sang. As everybody starts winding down for the night, Drax makes his way back to the boat. Jack goes off searching for wood. Baleon makes his way upstairs. What do you do? Sang,
Yes.
what are you doing? Everybody else is kind of dispersing, getting ready to go to bed.
I'm doing the same thing.
Are you going to a room or are you going to the boat?
The boat.
All right. Making your way back to the boat shortly after Drax. You hear, as you make your way onto the ship shortly after him, you do hear a lot of confusion in Drax's voice as it sounds like he's talking to nobody in his private chambers.
Do you have amnesia?
You walk up and knock on the door to talk to him.
Yeah.
Part of the way through, after noticing the footprint Drax, you hear a knock on your door.
But I'm just gonna open it slowly.
You see Sang.
Oh, it's you.
I heard that you was talking to yourself. I was making sure you're all right.
Yeah, fine. Just
Are you
Excuse me.
sure? Are you
I just
sure?
found a mysterious note and a random footprint coming out of my fireplace. So I'm a little confused.
Have you checked all the ship?
Not yet, no.
We should probably double check that. Like, this daylight.
That was my next plan. You want to help?
Yeah.
Okay. With both of you. Yes, I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Grant.
No, it's okay.
But it makes
I'm
sense,
enjoying
though,
this actually.
right? But and specify which one is which for me too.
Okay.
With both of you searching throughout the entire ship, right? I'll say either both of you can make me investigation checks, or one of you can make an investigation check at advantage. Got it, Grant.
My
Thank you.
investigation is +0. What's yours?
Damn fucking hell yeah.
All right, I gotta stop real quick. Y'all can't see it because they're being whispered to me, but Cran just rolled a natural 20, so
Let's go.
Let's go.
and that go. Okay, yep. All right, that works. Now give me the other one. But yeah, with you two,
It seems like he's not dying.
I mean, if
Sang.
one supports the other, I'm good. If not, I'm shit.
it does. Don't worry. Sang, what's your investigation? Are you going to aid, or are you going to roll on your own?
That is saying, so I aided.
Yeah, basically.
Because mine's +0, so I just let him roll.
Okay, so Sang, roll me an investigation check at advantage. So take the higher of the two numbers.
So
Just investigation check. Yep. So 23. Not bad. Really, honestly, not bad.
Okay.
You guys start searching throughout the entire ship, deciding once you get down into the lower deck after not finding anything on the upper deck, in the galley and the crew quarters, as well as the brig. It's a small brig, but it's enough to house one, maybe two prisoners. The first 8 rooms, first 10 rooms are single person rooms, and the next 5 rooms on each side are bunk rooms. Each room can house 4 people, except for the single person rooms. So, first 10 are single person, second 10 are bunk rooms. Looking through the rooms, you don't see anything else as you guys are walking down side by side. Sang, however, you get to your room. You open up the door and you start looking around. And sitting right on your pillow is a little piece of parchment.
Of course, I read it.
If you want to.
Yeah, might as well.
It says, "Nice." And that is it.
This shit is getting
found
fucking
mine.
weird. And I'm going to be walking back to the captain's quarters, saying, I also found the same thing as you.
With you.
Yeah, he was right behind. So
Oh,
there are rooms on either side of the hall and you guys are walking down, checking rooms next to each other.
Should we check everybody else's room just in case if there's the same stuff that we just got?
I mean, didn't hurt to take a peek.
Looking through everybody else's room. Oh, hold on. Sang, did you
Yeah.
hold the note out for Drax to see?
I think I did. Did I?
I'm asking you. Did you hold the note out to show Drax that you got a note as well?
Yeah.
Drax, he's not holding anything.
Okay, this is weird.
Like,
Just, yeah, you see
it looks like he's holding something, but he's not holding anything.
It's some kind of joke.
No.
There's nothing in your hand.
It was laying on my pillow.
Saying you're holding a piece of paper in your hand. He's telling you there's not a piece of paper in your hand.
Well, tell me I'm going insane.
Well, someone's going insane, and I don't think it's me or you.
Calling
Then
God
show
insane.
me your parchment paper then.
I'll show you when we go back up top, because I left it on my desk.
Okay.
So let's make. I guess we'll make our way back up top right now.
Yeah.
Okay. Making your way back up to the top deck to the captain's quarters. Short jaunt. Get there within a minute and a half. Drax, you make your way inside to go and grab your piece of parchment paper, still sitting right where you left it. You grab it and you hold it out for Sang to see as well. Oh. Children. While he goes and deals with that, we'll jump back over to Balion. And I'm sorry, everybody, but I get to have some fun. So I'm going to deafen y'all.
Sad.
Don't hurt the poor boy.
I make no promises.
Oh,
So, Balion. First and foremost, as you go to lay down in bed, the first thing you notice, sitting on your pillow, is a piece of parchment paper. Do you read it? Keo? Oh, I don't know if we're having technical difficulties. Keo? Are you having tech issues? I think we are having tech issues with Keo, so gonna give him a moment.
hold on. There we go.
No, there we go.
Hey.
All right. Do you read the piece of paper? Just nice big scrawled letters. Nice. That's all it says.
That's it.
That's it.
Oh,
What do you do? Lay down and go to bed?
I don't know.
Or look around?
Look around, I guess.
Give me a perception check as you look around.
If my phone will work. There we go. Yeah. Perception.
Perception.
Area.
Nice. So, looking around, the only thing you see is in front of your hearth a singular footprint. As
Oh.
it makes its way out. That's all you notice. Just the footprint and the piece of paper sitting on your pillow.
Interesting.
Do you lay down and go to bed?
Betty Butt. Well,
All right. Laying down to go to bed. First, takes you a little bit longer to go to bed than you anticipated, especially with whatever the fuck this note is and the singular boot print. Weird. Weird as fuck. As you start to drift off, finally, you feel your body relax. You feel the little bits of divinity as it flows through. You watch in your mind, you watch these star constellations as each individual star lights, brights, and starts pulsing. And then, almost in a whirlwind, the constellation starts falling towards you. In a blinding light, you get transported back to the time where you sat there face to face with the astral dreadnought, with your found family wounded and defeated behind you. And you feel this sudden rush of energy. And you hear, for the first time, this time, in your dream, you hear the light, melancholic, malevolent voice that says, I think you'll make a fine addition to my players. Can't wait to see what you'll do. And you feel the divinity rise up inside you as you feel the wings sprout from your back. And then everything goes black. Just like it did back then. Everything went black. And your dream comes back to when you came back to. Looking around as your family is sitting there surrounding the dreadnought with you, the corpse on the ground. Hundreds, if not thousands, of stab wounds and bruises and broken bones sprouting throughout this thing. And it's a sight that you remember vividly, as it was the first time you remember your found older brother patting you on the back and congratulating. As you feel yourself drift further into sleep. With no more dreams, just darkness, except for the flashing of the stars as they shoot by. Anything you would like to try and do?
Nope. Can't think of anything.
Okay. We come back to you when the dawn comes. So, you. Cranberry.
Yeah, what?
Hey. So,
Oh,
now we get to catch up the podcast with everything that's gone on. As you
Oh
sat
my
there running around in the forest, watching all the will-o-wisps, hearing the drums off in the distance, you not only watch, but you feel the fog as it enters into the area. It's dark, it's chilling. It's only barely lit by the moon, and you see the 5 figures walk out. One Goliath, one elf. I gotta go scroll back a little bit.
Sure.
Um,
Elf, human, gnome, dwarf, and Goliath.
that. There you go. Halfling too. There was also a halfling.
Oh, a mismatch with gnome.
There was a gnome, there was a halfling, there was an elf, a human,
Yeah.
and a Goliath. That's what it was. You see them as they are walking through the fog, not knowing if they're friend or foe. You hide, tucking yourself behind the trees. Surprisingly, your horns playing in with the tree branches and almost blending you in more.
Alright.
They walk past you. You hear the elven woman talking to the Goliath, talking about a upcoming show that she's really excited about, that she can't wait to actually get back up on stage and dance and sing ever since she twisted her ankle. And she's laughing and giggling with the Goliath. And you did what again?
I casted a silent image, creating a sprite that will pop up just from some bush around here, and I'll act like I'm catching him.
Okay.
But as soon as I'll get close to him, it will look like he disappears because it's just an illusion. And it will do, but it will look like it disappears in the bushes.
Okay. And you said what to them with your, so that was your natural 20 on your performance check, which greatly
Yeah, you
lowered the
could
DC on
go-
your deception check.
Oh yeah, it could have been that bad because it's just an illusion, and with touch it would like look it's just an illusion. So with the performance, I believe that I made it possible that to look like it's real.
Yeah. The performance sold
So
it.
with the deception, when he disappears, I will act like, oh, damn you! You again escaped me, you little shit. Apologies. I've been hunting this little sprite for quite some time. I'm actually from far, far land, or well, not land. It's another plane of existence, if you know what I'm talking about. I'm from Feywild. You've been from here, I suppose.
The elven woman will go ahead and speak up. I mean, my family hails from the Feywild, but I have lived my whole life here, yes. Why are you trying to grab the sprite?
Oh, that little shit. It's a nasty little thief. He stole a shovel that was in my family for generations. I'm on a hunt to return this great treasure to our family and possible to the next generation of our family. But he's still is able to like escape me. I fucking hate him. I've been in a plane of the water, plane of the fire. You could say we are is my nemesis.
Well, wish you the best
I
of luck
still-
on catching him, but
It seems that he will be staying around here for quite some time, so I might as well. I still miss my times at a Feywild, at my noble house, with my noble family and all. We had all kind of shows at Sundays, and it was so pleasant to just sit and do nothing. And now look at me, I'm here in shits and fucking snow and whatever there is to walk through. What would I give to have again this wonderful entertainment to watch
well,
and do nothing?
we're having a show tomorrow at the Frosted Mug. You're, I mean,
Oh, you kidding?
come and watch. Yeah, it's should be fun, but I don't know if it'll live up to
Frosted
your.
Mug? Where the fuck it is? I never heard of that.
Oh, you just go into town and you watch as she points directly. Now, with it being pointed out, you do see the little bits of light kind of dancing in the sky. You just go right up to
And
this
that-
town, and it's like almost dead center, right in the lower district. We're not
And-
quite classy
yeah.
enough to play in the upper district yet, but go to the Frosted Mug. It's one of the better places. Check it out. I mean, deal with that.
I will.
But
I
we'll be
absolutely
there
will.
tomorrow, right around noonish. Well, whatever time that is now, with the sun blackened.
Oh yeah, that shit. I was just hunting that little shit, and everything went black. Like I was. It's definitely his. It's his fault. Believe me. That little shit. It's absolutely his fault. I don't know how, but it's absolutely his fault.
If it wasn't for that performance check, I would have you making so many more deception checks.
Oh yeah.
But you go ahead, you go do that. We're gonna go and go check in and get our rooms and come and check out the show tomorrow. If you feel like it, please tip us.
You'll see me there, in the
Perfect.
first row.
Well, there's not really
That's
rows
how you
because the
fix-
Frosted Mug is a tavern, so sit at the closest table. If I see you, I'll wait. Deal?
Yeah. It's absolutely a deal from me. Beautiful lady, I'll be there. See ya.
I'm gonna go now. And you
And
watch
that's how you
them
fix
walk
a
off.
poor survival roll with a performance check.
Jesus Christ. And you give them enough time to where you're not obviously following. But knowing the direction to go into, you watch them leave, give it about 10, 15 minutes, and then follow in a similar-ish direction.
Yes.
Doesn't take long before you get back to the tavern. The only people you see the only people you see in the tavern that you recognize are Camus and Percy.
Oh.
Camus is gonna go and look up at you. Enjoy your journey.
Could have been better.
Never know until you go out, right? Could be a good one, could be a bad one.
By the way, those guys, they came into the tavern as well.
You don't see them in the tavern at the moment, no.
Okay. Because it would look suspicious if I was talking with somebody like I would knew him for years. If I said that I've never been there.
Yeah.
In the tavern.
So, catch up on speed. Plan is, from the sounds of it, sounds like we're going to New Horn.
We have a plan. Wonderful.
We have a plan, surprisingly.
Once.
So, plan is to go to New Horn. New Horn is the country next door to Asha. It is a very cold and arctic place. Apparently, one of the new guys, I think his name is Baleon, I think.
The big boy. I see.
The gray one with the stars.
Yeah, I remember him. And his
Yeah.
talks about the Titan they killed.
So, sounds like somebody he knows got eyes on the other Titan, the big sludge-like one up in New Horn.
Well, it's wonderful.
We'll see. So, sounds like, from what I heard, we have two options. Option one, which is the one that sounds like we're going to do, is take the boat through the canal. And that's about a year's long journey to get from here to New Horn. Or
Hmm.
we go by sea and it takes a year and a half. Sounds like we're doing the canal not only for the safety, but for the shorter time frame.
But do we have that much of time? Anyway.
If not, we're gonna have
Isn't
to
a
make
year
do.
too long?
We're gonna have to make do. I
Well-
mean, it's either a year by boat or to walk that distance. It would take us, from experience, I can tell you, it'll take at least 3 to 4 years to walk from here to there.
And isn't there any way to like reach some kind of portal that would take us there immediately?
Not really, no. I don't
'Cause-
know, at least personally, I don't know of any teleportation networks outside of the one we had set up. But that was originally just to get us throughout Asha. It was solely a magical mishap why we ended up over in Camelot. So, I mean, I know of a mage who might be able to do it for us, but even still, we're looking at another 4 to 5 months by boat to get to them.
How about Mom, the Ice Queen? Couldn't she do that?
We would have to go back to the Feywild to do that. And I don't know about you, I don't have the means to get us to the Feywild. And I know her a little bit more than you do. She doesn't have the means to take us from the Prime Material to the Feywild and then back to the Prime Material.
Yeah, it seems complicated when you put it that way. Well,
Was
stupid
was
but
an idea, not a bad one. Just
Yeah, well, I get it.
so, from the sounds of it, sounds like we're going based off the canal.
Well,
Should-
cool with me.
Should be
We
a
go 1
relatively
year.
safe journey. I mean, all we really need to keep an eye out for is the occasional, I guess you could call them pirates, if that. I mean, they'll be waiting on the riverbanks or coming up on skiffs, so not too many.
One question: what is pirate?
Pirate, like bandits, but on the
Ah.
ocean.
The bad guys.
Yeah, bad guys. Try and take everything you have, or kill you, or just commandeer your vessel. So,
Yeah.
not fun guys, to say the least.
Well, they might be fun to play with. for quite
eh,
some time.
don't be going all dark and twisted on me now.
I'm good.
Go ahead and give me a quick little perception check. Not bad, especially in this close proximity. You do hear Camus say something under his breath. Is right after he says, "Don't be going all dark and twisted on me." I already had to watch somebody go through that once, and now I've spent the last couple of 1,000 years dealing with it. I don't want to go through that again.
What?
Ah, what?
Through what?
I didn't
Going through what again?
like. Are you asking IRL? Like, did you not hear me, or in character?
In character.
I didn't say nothing.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Hey, I didn't say shit. You might want to get your ears cleaned out.
Seriously.
Even if I did say
Hey.
something, I obviously don't want you to hear it, so I'm not going to repeat myself for you. There's a difference, alright? Now, how about you
Holy
shut the
shit.
fuck up, grab a beer, sit down, or go to bed like everybody else is. You can either go and get a room upstairs or head back to the boat and sleep for free. Up to you.
I'm gonna head back to the ship.
Alright, do you need me to walk you there so you don't get lost too?
No, unless you want me to.
So all you're gonna do, walk out the door, turn left, and continue to go left. Just keep going straight after you turn left. Keep going. Keep going. 10, 15 minutes, you'll see the fucking port, and you'll see the fucking ship on the left. Don't
Got
get
your mom?
lost. I promise your mom I'd take care of you. I'm not trying to go back on that and have her come out and smite my ass, alright?
Yeah, that makes sense. Alright, good night.
You go and have
Will
a
we
good
stay
night
here?
now. I'll be on the ship here in a little bit. I'm still drinking with Percy.
Oh, okay.
And
You two have a
you
nice
see Percy, he's just kind of sipping on his drink, shaking his head like, oh my god.
Is it big? Is it small?
Percy right now is his full stature. So he's big. He's 7'2".
Okay.
So large man. But you
Yeah,
make your way
I just...
with the instructions and guidance from Camus.
Impossible to lose.
Right.
Impossible. I'm like...
Give me a survival check. Nah.
An
it-
advantage.
At advantage. Oh my god! You get turned around in circles for a minute. And then, impossible to miss, as you're wandering in a circle, you see the ocean. So what should have taken you 10, 15 minutes, depending on walking speed, took you about 25. But you find the port, no problem. You find the ship.
Cool.
Now, this is not too long after these two come back up to the top deck. As you two come back up to the top deck to go back to the captain's quarters, so that way you can show saying your piece of paper, you see your frozen buddy Cranberry walking up the... What the fuck is it called? Is it just the plank? No, the plank is what you jump off of.
Ladder well.
Is it? It wouldn't be a ladder well if it's a ramp, right?
Oh,
Just
I
say
mean,
ramp then.
no, it'd be
Asking a Navy guy.
The bridge.
no, the bridge is.
Bridges for modern vessels. That would be the observation deck on a medieval type vessel.
Yeah, no. I'm just improvising.
That's like literally the one part I don't know now. I spent time studying boats. I literally spent time studying boats for this shit, and that was the one thing I didn't
It's
learn.
time to learn when you have a boat to know what
Wait.
kind of boat.
The what?
What?
Gangway.
The gangway. Thank you.
Either way.
As you guys see your frosted companion Cranberry as he makes his way up the gangway onto the top deck.
And yawning. And stretching.
That too.
Crap. Are you going to your room?
Yeah, I'm planning to. Why?
If you find a note anywhere in your room that just says nice, bring it up to the captain's quarters.
So to you. Okay.
Me and Seng will be up there already.
Nice. Ison.
Yeah.
No.
Okay. While that is going on, as you make your way down into your room, one, you do find a note. Yours says nice.
Hey.
Jack,
Look at you, handsome.
Yes.
as you go out and try to find yourself some nice pieces of wood, scouring all throughout the town, go ahead and give me a, let's call it a nature check.
Sure will do.
Not bad. You find yourself quite a few pieces of wood, either laying around right at the base of trees, or even just on the outskirts of town, you find some like older, knocked over trees. Not necessarily long dead, but been dead for a while. Like started to dry out. I'll say all in all, you could probably get yourself, let's say, 15 pounds of wood in varying sizes.
Good.
After grabbing
That's
everything.
a lot of wood.
Jesus Christ. Why you gotta fucking mic fry that shit too? Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. That's what you sound like.
We might have a rough ride in the next few minutes.
Oh no, Jack, no, no. God damn it! I hate it here. Oh.
Let's not do that.
So, you do find plenty of wood for yourself to carve and turn into art later.
Yes.
After finding all the wood.
Phrasing?
I phrased that right, fuckface. After finding all the wood and everything.
Like, it's actually you can't get it right because you can't get it right either way, because even if I say toys, it's bad either way.
No, don't touch me there. This is my no square.
You need to find a new hobby.
It's not my problem.
Hard no.
After doing everything that you set out to do, looking around, looking throughout the shops and whatnot as you go and like scour the city for decent enough pieces of wood to carve. All of the shops around this time are closed. It's like 9-10 o'clock at night. Do you make your way back to the tavern, or do you go back to the boat to try and get some sleep?
You know what? Actually, I'll go to the boat.
Okay. Making your way towards the boat. Realistically speaking, you probably would have got onto the boat as Drax and Sang were searching downstairs.
Let me check something real quick. If I turned into a wolf, would I get there sooner?
You could.
Because wolves have 40 feet speed. Yeah, just for fun.
You turn yourself into a wolf and run throughout the town. Well, I would say wolf, but honestly, you look like a hellhound.
Yes, and every time my paws touch the ground, sparks fly.
Little burnt paw prints in the ground, yep. But you make your way onto the boat, up the gangway, thank you, Jake,
You're welcome.
and onto the top deck. You don't see anybody up on the top deck, but you do see your beautiful carving of Drax into the mast. But you do hear...
Still as a wolf, I wiggle my tail because I'm happy.
Just a nice little tail wag.
Yeah.
Which for you doesn't sound like fur at all. It sounds like
Waving a torch through the air.
that, and also like at the same time like a marionette puppet, like hearing the wood clatter against itself. Like your tail is segmented in like 6 parts, so it can do the full wag.
Yeah.
But you do hear with your wolven ears. I'm not even gonna make you make a perception check because wolves have amazing hearing. you do make your way down. You do hear the voices down in the middle deck, which is the galley, the residence, and the brig. Making your way down there, you do see Drax and Sang as they're about halfway down the hallway, and you see them arguing. You see Sang kind of doing one of these motions, holding something up towards Drax, but you don't see anything in his hand, and you hear them talking. I don't see shit in your hand, man. You're not holding jack all. The fuck you mean? One of us is going crazy and it ain't me. And
I will get
For you-
closer and like, hey guys, what's going on? But all they hear is barking.
yeah, all you guys hear is bark, 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 bark.
There's a burning wooden wolf comes closer to you.
The fuck kind of devil is this?
Don't worry, guy.
Eryndor?
Don't worry, guys. It's me. But still, as a wolf.
God. God, fuck you, Jake.
I sit down.
Okay, roll me a D100.
Good boy.
Oh no, am I going to burn the ship?
No,
15. Good.
you do not burn the ship. Drax and Saying, both of you guys can make perception checks for me. God damn it, Jake. I want a fucking pouch. Fuck off. Saying this wolf entity creature looks oddly, very oddly, like Jack. I mean, it even has like a little top hat. You know, it's got like the same patterns and whatnot. The flames are all white. It's got like little red leaves and whatnot hanging off of it.
Big golden eyes.
Yeah, big golden eyes. Almost looks like a caricature, just huge eyes. Just big eyes. Looks very familiar. Looks like Jack. Definitely could be Jack if he was wild shaped. Drax, there's a giant fucking flaming wolf on your boat. And you got a couple of 100 pounds of explosive black powder right below it.
Can you go out, wolf, please?
You, Dougie.
I will look confused at Drax. My head just tilted to the side.
One ear up, one ear down, head tilted to the
Yeah.
side. The wolf just kind of stares at you.
Can you understand me?
Yes. I'll nod my head.
Black powder below you. Can you please get out?
I know. Bark bark.
Can I pet the wolf?
You can.
What happens if I pet the wolf?
Don't get burned, buddy.
You pet the wolf? That's what you want to do?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. Go ahead and just roll me a d20 real quick.
If you said animal handling.
Which hand do you use?
Yikes.
I left.
Okay. Okay. Left hand. Pull up the hand wound table.
Oh no.
God, why is it scrolling so much? And then I'm gonna need you to roll me a d6. Pull up the fire wound table.
Yikes.
Just,
I don't even have.
Drax, just roll me a d6. Two. Eesh, all right. Waiting for it to load all the way. I forgot how bad some of these are.
Oh no.
Oh, buddy. I didn't realize I was gonna have to use this so soon. Ah,
Whatever
Wait,
happened,
shouldn't
Jake,
I
I'm
have
sorry.
to roll for this too to see if he actually burns me?
no. You are intentionally reaching into fire.
Oh,
Yeah, there's kind of a fine line of him not trying to burn the floor and you reaching into fire. So
wait, his head's on fire?
he looks like a hellhound.
Oh, I thought he was just like a wolf.
No.
Oh, okay, then I'm not gonna pet the fucking dog.
Too late, fuckface. We already made the rolls.
Can I pet the dog?
Exactly, motherfucker. Tell you what, I'll drop it down one severity level, alright? Go ahead and roll me a d6. Another d6.
Oh boy.
I have healing spells, if that helps.
It will.
Yeah, you're gonna
Because-
start immediately licking his hand.
No, no, no,
You-
no, 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 no. I
a-
can't
a-
cast spells when I'm
As you
animal.
reach out to pet the head, you get a good ways in and you don't feel the heat. And then right as your hand makes contact with what would be like I guess you could say like the skull, you feel the burn. Hot, intense. You receive second-degree burns across your hand.
Yikes.
Second-degree burns. You now have disadvantage on, with the hand particularly, you have disadvantage on all dexterity-based checks with that hand, or with both hands, and roll me another d6 to see how many days.
Natural one. Fuck.
4 days.
And,
Healing with magic reduces it by half. So, you pull your hand back and you look at it and you see the blisters kind of forming all over your hand. It's unsightly to say the least. Does not feel good at all. Quite tender.
When I see this, I automatically jump up of wild shape and I say, "Oh my god, I'm sorry."
Oh, damn it, Jack.
I didn't know it will do that.
To be fair, me neither.
Oh, all right, show me your hand. What kind of healing spells do I have?
What kind of healing spell
lesser
do you?
restorations.
Okay.
Will that do anything?
Lesser restoration will reduce the healing time by half.
All
So
right.
instead of 4 days, you have disadvantage on dexterity checks with anything hand-based for 2 days.
Or just with that single hand.
Correct. Considering I'm taking it offhand, not primary hand.
Yeah.
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 Not really going to be that much of a hindrance for you, except for when you're manning the helm. Because steering a helm with one hand is kind of a bitch.
I mean, not when you have 19 strength in one hand.
We'll see.
Dread.
But you receive the healing. You do watch as the blisters you watch a couple of them heal and dissipate almost immediately. I will say, second-degree burns do scar, even with magical healing. So you are going to have some burn scars on your hand. Outside of cosmetics, it's not going to do anything. It's just going to be cosmetic. You now have burns on your hand.
I mean, at least you'll have a cool story to tell girls, right? right? Hey, Sang, help me out.
I mean, I did pet a fucking hellhound, so I guess I could say that.
But you guys did come down here with a mission and plan. You were just yelling at each other about a piece of paper. And then Miss
So,
Hellhound.
anyway, what were you two arguing about?
Basically, he don't believe I have a piece of paper in my hand, but he doesn't see it.
Does he have
Jack,
a piece
you
of
don't see
paper?
shit.
Oh, okay, and you had one as well, Drax?
Yeah, it's up in my cabin.
Yeah, he showed me his, but he doesn't believe I have one in mine.
He didn't show you his.
Can I see it?
We haven't made it back up there, Kev. This is before all that happened.
Yeah, basically.
Having to jump around time frame wise.
Well, can I take a look at yours?
Yes.
Drax?
Yeah, let's go back up to the cabin.
Okay, I'll follow them.
Okay. As you guys make your way back up to the cabin, that's when Cranberry walks up the gangway. And that whole conversation happens. Now there's Jack included in that. Jack and Cranberry,
Yes.
do you guys make your way down to your rooms to see if you have a piece of paper?
I'm following Drax first.
Wait, so it actually
Yeah.
happens now?
Yeah, so you guys make your way back upstairs. Drax goes in. As he's coming out, Cranberry walks up the gangway. There's a conversation of check your room, see if you have one, and then convene.
Oh, so we should go first check out our own rooms?
Correct.
I'll go to my room.
Okay. Cran, making your way to your room.
I'm taking it as it already happened, so yeah.
Yep. So, Jack, as you make your way into your room, seeing your little bits of wood and your carver's tools kind of splayed around, especially on your desk, as you've kind of got like a magnifying glass and a little, like a focused lantern. It's got a magnifying glass almost.
Do I need lantern?
No, you really don't, but you have one.
Just for the fun of it.
Yeah, just so you have the full setup in case the fire disappears.
Do I see
But-
any paper?
You do. You see a piece of paper on your bed. Right on your
I
bed.
will pick it up.
Okay.
What does it say?
It says naughty and nice.
Why?
I
Crab?
see. Yes.
You make your way into your room.
Oh wait.
Yes.
Seeing sitting right on
yes.
on your desk, you see the frostberry bush as you had planted it, letting it flourish and kind of tending to it. This little piece of your new home, kind of trying to come to grips with it. Your room is cold as fuck, but for you it is nice. You can take off your jacket in your room
Refrigerator.
and sit in there nice and cozy and not worry about getting too hot. And you see sitting on your frost-covered pillow with a thin layer of ice right all around the edges, you see a piece of paper.
Piece of paper, I'm gonna read you. What do you say, piece of paper?
Nice and naughty.
Oh. I see.
And by the way, Jack, yours is kind of burnt around the edges.
It was like that before I picked it up.
Correct.
It just randomly appeared to be burning.
So, quick recap. Drax, nice. Sang, nice. Balion, nice. Jack, naughty and nice. Cran, nice and naughty.
Okay.
And
okay.
as everyone except for Balion, who is in the tavern, in the rooms above, convene upstairs, trying to show each other their pieces of paper.
What if I try to burn mine? What
Does
happens?
not burn.
I try harder.
Does not burn.
Son of a...
Son of a bitch!
the naughty gets bigger.
Yeah, Nati gets a little bit bigger.
Knife starts fading away a little bit.
As you guys convene up on the top deck in front of the captain's quarters, trying to show each other your pieces of paper, none of you see each other's.
Well, does it mean that we're going insane or what?
Well, considering we all have one, we all know we have one. We just
Exactly.
see it.
Mm-hmm. Maybe it's invisible.
Or maybe it's something only for the person who got it.
Hold on, let me try something. Drax, try to grab mine.
Where is
I will
yours?
hand it to him.
You see him reaching out. You see where his thumb and pointer finger are grabbing. Try and grab it?
Yeah.
You don't feel anything. And
Do I see him grabbing it?
no, Jack, you actually watch as his fingers pass through it.
Your hand
Oh.
just passed through it. So, we know we each have one. We
What's
know
y'all's
that only
passive
us.
perceptions?
16.
13.
Saying I think yours is like 12.
Yeah.
Jack, you're gonna be the only one who hears it, but you do hear the sound of bells
Jingle
Off-
bells.
off in the distance and up in the sky.
I look up.
You don't see anything.
What are you looking at?
Did you hear that?
Or what?
I heard bells.
What, like big bell? Like
What kind of bell, Mike?
square bell?
Like
Third bell.
Because I'm very familiar with jingle bells.
you are. I would say they definitely sound like jingle bells. Like it almost plays a rhythmic tune. You're not sure what. You've never heard a tune. quite like
It sounded like jingle bells.
I didn't hear nothing.
Yeah.
Do we see the night sky?
You do. It is a clear night sky with just a small smackling of clouds, and you see the three moons as they illuminate the night. The blue
No
moon,
shooting
the
stars?
purple moon, and the green moon. Well, I'd say this close to the city, seeing the stars is going to be a little bit more difficult. With it being medieval times, in that sense. Like, yes, you can see a lot more stars than you could right now, IRL, but not nearly as much as if you were, like, out in the wild, in the middle of nowhere, with no lights anywhere nearby. So I'll say, like, yeah, you do see a couple shooting stars, if you were to sit there for a minute.
As soon as I see one, I will say, ouch. Yeah, another one fell.
Jesus.
What
Jesus
the
Christ. Another one fell is wild.
Oh,
Another one bites the dust.
Oh, God. But as all of you sit there kind of debating on, one, what the fuck these pieces of paper are, and two, how the fuck they got there, that is going to be where we're going to go ahead and go to break. We'll be back here in about 10 or 15 minutes, guys. Grab yourself something to eat, something to drink, use the restroom, do whatever you need to do, and we'll be back here shortly.
Beneath the blue sun eclipse, the skies have died. The light is swallowed, and the shadows rise. We are the Forgotten Five, lost to time. 5 heroes of the forgotten, trapped in the grind. as the earth begins to bleed. An army of undead answers the Dark King's creed. Heavy is the burden of calamity. We bear the weight of endless tragedy. In this cursed night we fight and bleed for a dawn that may never be freed. The flames have died, the wind is still. The dead awaken, bound by their will. Through cursed lands we charge with fury. No hope for salvation, just endless misery. Blood rains down as the stars lose their light. An army of undead rises to claim the night. Heavy is the burden of calamity. We bear the weight of endless tragedy. In this cursed night we fight and bleed for a dawn that may never be freed. The flames have died, the wind is still. The dead awaken, bound by their will. Through cursed lands we charge with fury. No hope for salvation, just endless misery. And blood rains down as the stars lose their light. An army of undead rises to claim the night. Heavy is the burden of calamity. We bear the weight of endless tragedy. In this cursed night we fight and bleed for a dawn that may never be freed. In the darkness, souls turn to ash. The eclipse consumes, there's no turning back. We are the few, the chosen, the last 5 heroes of the forgotten, echoes of the past. The blue sun eclipse casts its shadow wide. We are the forgotten 5, standing side by side. The army of undead roars with decay, but we'll keep fighting until our final day. Heavy is the burden of calamity. We bear the weight of endless tragedy. In this cursed night we fight and bleed for a dawn that may never be freed. Beneath the blue sun eclipse, the skies have died. The light is swallowed and the shadows rise. We are the forgotten 5, lost to time. 5 heroes of the forgotten, trapped in the grind. Feel the tremors as the earth begins to bleed. An army of undead answers the Dark King's creed. Heavy is the burden of calamity. We bear the weight of endless tragedy. In this cursed night we fight and bleed for a dawn that may never be freed. The flames have died, the wind is still. The dead awaken, bound by their will. Through cursed lands we charge with fury. No hope for salvation, just endless misery. Blood rains down as the stars lose their light. An army of undead rises to claim the night. Heavy is the burden of calamity. We bear the weight of endless tragedy. In this cursed night we fight and bleed for a dawn that may never be freed. stars lose their light. A light. An army of undead rises to claim the night. Heavy is the burden of calamity. We bear the weight of endless tragedy. In this cursed night we fight and bleed for a dawn that may never be freed. In the darkness, souls turn to ash. The eclipse consumes, there's no turning back. We are the few, the chosen, the last 5 heroes of the forgotten, echoes of the past. The blue sun eclipse casts its shadow wide. We are the forgotten 5, standing side by side. The army of undead roars with decay, but we'll keep fighting until our final day. Heavy is the burden of calamity. We bear the weight of endless tragedy. In this cursed night we fight and bleed for a dawn that may never be freed. Beneath the blue sun eclipse, the skies have died. The light is swallowed and the shadows rise. We are the forgotten 5, lost to time. 5 heroes of the forgotten, trapped in the grind. Feel the tremors as the earth begins to bleed. An army of undead answers the Dark King's creed. Heavy is the burden of calamity. We bear the weight of endless tragedy. In this cursed night we fight and bleed for a dawn that may never be freed. The flames have died, the wind is still. The dead awake and bound by their will. Through cursed lands we charge with fury. No hope for salvation, just endless misery. Blood rains down as the stars lose their light. Her light. An army of undead rises to claim the night. Heavy is the burden of calamity. We bear the weight of endless tragedy. In this cursed night we fight and bleed for a dawn that may never be freed. The flames have died, the wind is still. The dead awake and bound by their will. Through cursed lands we charge with fury. No hope for salvation, just endless misery. Blood rains down as the stars lose their light. A light. An army of undead rises to claim the night. Heavy is the burden of calamity. We bear the weight of endless tragedy. In this cursed night we fight and bleed for a dawn that may never be freed. In the darkness, souls turn to ash. The eclipse consumes, there's no turning back. We are the few, the chosen, the last 5 heroes of the forgotten, echoes of the past. The blue sun eclipse casts its shadow wide. We are the forgotten 5, standing side by side. The army of undead roars with decay, but we'll keep fighting until our final day. Heavy is the burden of calamity. We bear the weight of endless tragedy. In this cursed night we fight and sun eclipse, the skies have died. The light is swallowed and the shadows rise. We are the forgotten five, lost to time. Five heroes of the forgotten, trapped in the grind. Feel the tremors as the earth begins to bleed. An army of undead answers the Dark King's creed. Heavy is the burden of calamity. We bear the weight of endless tragedy. In this cursed night we fight and bleed for a dawn that may never be freed. The flames have died, the wind is still. The dead awake and bound by their will. Through cursed lands we charge with fury. No hope for salvation, just endless misery. Blood rains down as the stars lose their light. Her light. An army of undead rises to claim the night. Heavy is the burden of calamity. We bear the weight of endless tragedy. In this cursed night we fight and bleed for a dawn that may never be freed. The flames have died, the wind is still. The dead awake and bound by their will. Through cursed lands we charge with fury. No hope for salvation, just endless misery. Blood rains down as the stars lose their light. Her light. An army of undead rises to claim the night. Heavy is the burden of calamity. We bear the weight of endless tragedy. In this cursed night we fight and bleed for a dawn that may never be freed. In the darkness, souls turn to ash. The eclipse consumes, there's no turning back. We are the few, the chosen, the last five heroes of the forgotten, echoes of the past. The blue sun eclipse casts its shadow wide. We are the forgotten five, standing side by side. The army of undead roars with decay, but we'll keep fighting until our final day. Heavy is the burden of calamity. We bear the weight of endless tragedy. In this cursed night we fight and bleed for a dawn that may never be freed. Beneath the blue sun eclipse, the skies have died. The light is swallowed and the shadows rise. We are the forgotten five, lost to time. Five heroes of the forgotten, trapped in the grind. Feel the tremors as the earth begins to bleed.
All right, welcome back, everybody. We hope you guys enjoyed your break as much, if not more than we did. Hydrate or dihydrate. So, picking up from where we left off right before the break. As all of you, except for Balion, are standing around on the upper deck.
Poor Kyo.
Right, I'm so sorry, Kyo.
I'm asleep. I'm good. You chill.
I'm asleep, I'm good.
Maybe he doesn't believe in Santa.
All of you trying to discern where the fuck these notes came from, why the fuck they're in your rooms. Anything you guys want to do?
Can I make history check?
You can.
Let's see. Let's see.
You
5.
you vaguely remember this with your time spent with that special someone.
Yes.
I think you only encountered it once with them, right? Because you're only like 2,
Maybe.
right?
Wait, what?
Like, your memory-wise, you're only like 2, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So you would have only, this would be your second that you've encountered. Um, you remember this weird little holiday, Yile. It's a gift-giving holiday with a patron.
All right.
A very mysterious patron, one that is supposedly watching you all throughout the year. And at the end of the year, depending on how much you believe, he leaves you a little note to kind of tell you how you're doing. And depending on if you are naughty or nice, you receive the gift.
Only one gift or gifts as in plural?
It depends. Depends on the person. Some people only get one gift, but it's a very nice gift. Some people get multiple gifts, but they're a little less nice, you know? So it kind of evens out.
So, do I remember seeing this kind of note before?
You don't remember seeing the note, but you remember the special someone talking about their note and how they got a nice
All
note.
right. All right. And do I know what happens if there is naughty on the paper?
You are not sure.
All right, guys, I have good news and I have bad news.
Oh boy.
Well, these notes, a certain guy leaves them. Well, from what I remember, and I start to scratch my head, it's someone who watches you throughout all the year, and depending on whether you are good or bad, he will leave you a note, and then maybe he will bring gifts.
Hang on. Do I have any recollection of any of this?
Very vague recollections from when you were a child. More or less the same thing. You do remember that this entity is believed to be either divinity or fae in nature. And not much is known about them outside of the fact that they are known by the name Nicholas.
Ah,
That's about all you remember.
Nicolas Cage.
I feel like I should make you take fucking psychic damage for that one because that one hurt my forehead.
How much?
1d6.
Worth it.
Worth it. I'm gonna. All right. Yeah, 2 points psychic damage. Fuck you. Yeah, that's about equal.
Ouch.
Your brain suddenly starts to hurt. You might be getting a hemorrhage.
Yeah. The Saint Nick giving me psychic damage.
Right. So yeah, you, Drax, you do remember this this entity called Nicholas, believed to be either Fey or divine in some form. Tends to bring gifts to people around the globe, because this is not a flat world. This is a globe. Don't even fucking try me, fuckfaces.
See, flat earthers,
Fuck you.
the god has spoken.
Yeah, I'm God. Listen to my bitch ass.
Wait. I need to quote
Who
that.
said that?
I'm God. Listen to my bitch ass. Conunger, 2024. Almost 2025.
Almost 25.
It's right there. Almost 2025 too. So, yeah. Anything else you guys want to do, or do you guys want to go to bed?
There we go.
Pretty much just go to bed.
Yeah.
All right. Everybody dispersing to go to bed now?
And pin the message.
Oh no. Oh no.
And that was the time when the DM happened to be on a naughty list that he created.
Imagine the Nicholas like going through the names and God. Naughty.
How am I supposed to do this?
I don't know. It's
If
in
I
your
upset
power,
him,
so-
he will smite my ass.
So, with everybody bedding down for the night, as you all find yourselves nicely at rest in your different rooms, with
Never resting.
well, I'd say
Always
Baleon would be
watching.
kind of resting, kind of in a fugue state. Cran, nice and cold, wrapped up in your nice frost-covered blanket. It is, oh, perfect.
Yeah,
Saying,
Dead bodies
Before I
hanging
went to
on
the bed,
wall.
I just wished to finally figure out who I am. That's all.
okay, how?
No, I just wished it.
That you're just gonna like
Be
make
careful with those.
make a wish essentially.
No, I just said it out loud. Nobody would ask that do.
Okay. Saying as you go to bed, you feel the waves rocking you with all of the nurturing love of a mother. You find yourself fast asleep. Jack, laying in your nice, cozy, warm bed. You feel yourself essentially feel like you're melting into the bed as you pass out.
Quickly check out if I'm not burning the bed.
Like the
Not burn out. God damn it, you fucker.
Daddy
it's
message.
just something before you end the stream. He
Message. You ready?
Drax,
Huh?
you turn around to go to bed. You're not going to bed. At least not anytime soon.
Huh.
The rose petals were left there for a reason. You never realized how stealthy she was until just now.
Well, then he is going to bed, just not sleeping.
Fair enough. And as sleep finds you all at some point, toss me one of those fuckface. What the fuck are those?
Mike,
Dips?
dibs shit.
I've heard of Zins, I've heard of rogues, never heard of dips.
I've
Mike.
only found them here in California.
Weird. Yeah, what's up? What's up, Jack?
Not that I want to, but since I have a passive perception of 16, do I hear anything during the night?
Drax, make me a performance check.
Holy shit.
Wouldn't that be a stealth check?
No, Drax. No. No, Drax goes balls to the wall.
Where is it?
I will say you do. You do.
Jack, why you look so traumatized? The voices.
What the fuck was that?
Sounds like a motorbike.
Jesus. Is that what Drax sounds like right before? Oh my god.
You know what I
Oh
think.
no. Yes, Jack, that is what you hear.
Where's the music coming from? Well,
Can we finish, please?
why?
Jack,
Because I fucking asked.
that is what you hear.
Half of those sounds I don't even know.
Exactly. You eventually find sleep, but you're gonna wake up in the
I
morning
don't.
regretting everything. I don't.
Mike, I don't.
I don't.
Because I never sleep. I can't.
So, as all of you find sleep, I am gonna have some fun with each of you individually. Boop.
Keo
Devlin.
first.
Keo first. Boop.
Oh,
Boop. And boop. Baleon.
Lovely.
How you doing, buddy?
I'm fine.
So, as you stir yourself awake, watching the early morning rays, even with the eclipse going on, there are still the dim lightings of deep blues and vibrant purples as they start to rain in through your window. You wake up, you start to go about your morning routine until you look back at the little nightstand next to the table, or next to the bed. You see a gift. A nicely wrapped present with a little bow and a tag that says Baleon. What are you doing?
I guess I open it.
Okay. Carefully picking up the gift, pulling on the bow, methodically unwrapping it, and then opening the box inside. You see a potion, as well as a scroll. The potion is that of a deep, vibrant pink kind of fuchsia, leans into maroons and burgundies and back, vibrant in color. If you would like to, you can make me a Arcana check to see if you know what kind of potion and scroll these.
Yippee.
20. With your limited time here in the Prime Material Plane, you do know that this potion is a superior healing potion. So add that to your inventory. As for the scroll, you're not entirely sure what it is, but with your language skills, you managed to pick up the first letter, a couple letters in, and the last letter. The first letter is R. The letter, couple letters in, is N. And the last letter is also an N. So, in your inventory, put question mark scroll RNN. And then there is a little card at the bottom of the box. would you like to read it?
Yes.
Reading over the card, it says, Dear Balion, thank you for being nice this year. As a token of my appreciation, here are some things I think you might find useful in the year to come. Keep up the good work. I'm always watching. Saint Nick.
Interesting.
And with that, what would you like to do?
I guess leave my room and get some food. Yeah.
All right. You make your way down into the tavern known as the Frosted Mug, where you see what the fuck is their name? Rogar manning the counter. And you do see some of the usual patrons in the bar. You've kind of picked up on their names, having been here for a couple of months listening in. You do see Freya, a human trapper, sitting at one of the booths by herself as she's drinking her black coffee and eating her eggs and toast before she goes out into the woods. And you do also see Ellie, a gnome bard, who is currently up on stage kind of playing some nice melancholic morning music. So not super loud and obnoxious, just light enough to so that you know there's music there. As you sit down at the table and get ready to get yourself something to eat. Now I'm going to put you on Deathfin and we're going to move on to other people. We'll be back shortly.
Mhm.
Jack!
Oh boy.
You are woken up by the morning rays, the deep, vivid purples and dark blues resulting from the eclipse.
Just as usual.
Mm-hmm. You wake up and start about your morning routine. Going over to your desk, working on some of your woodworking projects.
Yes.
When, in the reflection of your magnifying glass, you see something sitting on your side table.
Huh?
Two things, actually. You see a little gift, and on top of that little gift, you see a large lump of coal.
Okay.
Do you go to inspect it?
Yes.
Okay. Picking up the large lump of coal, it's about a pound. Like this big around. Big old piece of coal.
Okay.
And
And
the gift is about this big. Go like this big. Like 6 inches by 6 inches.
Okay.
You open the gift.
Yes.
Opening up the gift, you do see a potion sitting in the box.
Oh.
Deep reds flowing into, so like maroon red into burgundy into fuchsia into pink. It's kind of flowing between color.
The color of the box or the potion?
Potion.
Okay.
If you would
Does
like
it have
to.
a label?
No, but you can give me an Arcana check if you want to try and discern the potion.
I'm not sure if that will help, but let's try this. No, but the second one is good.
You're not sure. But you do see a card at the bottom of the box.
What does it say?
Taking the card out of the bottom of the box, opening it up and reading. It reads out, Dear Jack, I know trials and tribulations have not been kind on you this year. You have strayed off of your path. You have walked down a dark one. You've come back recently. Keep on it. I know you can do good things in the year to come. In return, I've left a little sustenance, as well as something I think that can help you in the year to come. Signed, Saint Nick.
I have to find out what the potion does, but that's for later.
After reading the card and adding the, you can add to your inventory a question mark potion, but include
Okay.
red. Question mark, red potion.
Okay. Sure.
Anything you would
Does
like
it-
to do?
Does it kill Kev's character? Kind of potion.
No.
That's good. That's good. Ah. You know what? I will actually go out on a deck and just look at the sky, see if I can see stars or not.
Yeah, no, so you can still, like, with the, so the sun rises in the west and sets in the east, opposite of Earth, right?
Okay.
So, looking to the west, you can still see some stars in the sky, but looking to the east, you see the eclipsed sun as it starts to rise. I mean, we're
I'm not
talking
sure.
like 10, 15 minutes after initial sunrise. So, like, this much of the sun above the horizon, which you can see.
Uh-huh. I'm not sure if I done this like in front of others, but I will bring out my cards, which actually have star constellations on them as inscription. I'll just shuffle through them, looking at the sky, shuffle through them again, like doing this over and over.
Okay. What are you trying to
Comparing, I'll just pick one card, compare it to the sky, and then put it back in, shuffle
As-
through them.
As you're shuffling through, you finally pull one, and you're holding it up to the star. You see one. Almost an identical match. You see a man with a long tail that curls, and you see it with two horns.
Gotcha.
As you read the description of the card, it says tiefling.
Hmm.
With you knowing astrology the way you do, you know the tiefling
Yeah.
constellation represents change in the near,
Oh.
much like a flowing river. At any given point in time, things will change and become mellow, slow, or rapid. Expect uncertainty ahead of you. Not good nor bad.
I'll put the cards back into the little pouch and just smile, stare at the stars as they fade away.
Okay. As you sit there up on the deck, getting ready for the day, you get to fuck off now, and I get to pick other people.
Sure.
Drax. Oh, there we go. Drax.
What's up?
As the morning rays start to illuminate your bedroom or your captain's quarters, first and foremost, soft and squishy are the first things that come to your mind. Secondly, you sit up as you start to wander over to your desk and start to look over the map, kind of charting your course through the canal, looking for potential detours in case anything goes wrong in the main canal. There are several much smaller rivers compared to the canal, but large enough for your boat to fit through. That was kind of the point of the cargo ship, was you wanted it to be able to fit through smaller rivers without needing the canal. Not tiny rivers, but smaller. And as you start to make your way over, first you look back, think to yourself, nice. Make your way over to your desk, and you notice a package. A nicely wrapped gift with a little bow and a tag that says Drax. Sitting right on your desk.
I'm gonna open it.
Okay. Popping it open, you notice two things. A scroll, as well as a pair of gloves.
What does the scroll say?
Give me an Arcana check.
Oh boy. Oh.
Reading over the scroll, you're not entirely sure what it does. You get the first and the last letter of the first word. The first letter is R, and the last letter is N.
Okay.
So in your inventory, you can add R question mark N scroll. And
It's what, one?
yeah, just one scroll. And then there's the pair of gloves.
What kind of gloves?
Give me an Arcana check. Very well made leather glove. Very obviously magical, you're just not sure of what or why. And there is a card at the bottom of the box.
Can I read the card?
Absolutely. Taking a second to read over the card, you start reading it, and it says, Dear Drax, thank you for doing all you can, for continuing to persevere and push through. Even with everything that has happened to you, I see nothing but ups for you in the future. In this gift, I have left you things I think will help aid you in your journey to come. Signed, Saint Nick.
Right, if I put the gloves on, what happens?
Nothing at the moment.
Huh.
Do you take the time to attune to them?
Yes.
Okay. Spending the half an hour it takes to attune. First and foremost, I need you, and I'm sorry, I need you to make a wisdom saving.
Oh.
That's a fail.
Oh.
DC 17 wisdom saving throw.
Damn it.
This is onset from pain. God fucking camera! There we go. I have to use my hand to focus. Fuck off. Go ahead and pull a Sanity Tier 1 card. Take it for yourself. So right click and take.
Right.
And now add that many points of sanity to your sanity track. And also read over the card because tier 1 is mostly roleplay.
Yeah, so this one says the shadows seem to dance about. It's called Dance of Shadows. The shadows seem to dance about within the character's mind as though something is waiting within them, looking for a chance to attack.
Basically, you become paranoid.
I mean, it's only one sanity, so.
Yeah.
It's not-
It's like minor paranoia. So it's like, seeing a shadow figure out of the corner of your eye in the back of your peripheral. You're going to look for it real quick. Type shit. Nothing like super major.
Funny, because that happens to me in real life.
Same though. Yeah, it's like tier 1 is supposed to be like very minor roleplay aspects, unless you get like a lot of them stacked up on top of each other. So just keep that in mind. But the reason why you had to make a wisdom saving throw for your sanity is because the moment you attune to the gloves, one, they are a perfect fit. Like, better fit than any other glove you have ever put on.
Almost like I put them on, they have protection, but it's still my hands.
Pretty much, exactly. First thing you notice is the little sparks of electricity that flow between the fingers.
Oh,
What do you do with them?
can I like play with them, send them back and forth
You,
between the
yep.
gloves?
Yeah, like you can toss a spark back and forth between your gloves. Anything else you want to try?
Not inside the cabin.
Do you go outside?
Yeah.
Okay. What would you like to try with them?
I don't know. I'm just gonna kind of
Fuck around and find out.
Yeah, just kind of go towards the back of the ship and just do shit. see
So,
what happens.
as you're sitting there, kind of throwing this spark of electricity back and forth between your
Yeah,
hands.
so like that's what I'm gonna like get used to them,
Mhm.
like kind of figure out like
Yeah,
how to
you're
judge what powers.
you're essentially throwing a little ball of electricity back and forth between your two hands, and you kind of start to get curious. So you take the ball and throw it, and you watch as this electrical just lightning starts dancing and skipping around your arm and wraps around your fingers, and you watch a pure bolt of lightning shoot off in an 80-foot arc, just streaking through the sky before it comes back to your hand, almost with force.
I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna pull out my pistol, and right as I pull the trigger, shoot the bolt of lightning with it.
As you draw your pistol, cock the hammer back, aim, charge the lightning in your hand, and you pull the trigger. First, it kicks like a motherfucker. Usually when you pull the trigger on this gun, it's just a simple right there. This time, you pull the trigger and it just full on straight to the back. But as you pulled the trigger, you watched the lightning condense, consolidate. And instead of like dancing around your arm in loose arcs, you watch it as it weaves a tight net down your arm, onto your hand, up the handle, onto the barrel. And as the ball leaves the barrel, you watch the lightning attach to it. And you watch the lightning arc through the sky for hundreds of feet before it dissipates and comes back.
Hold on. Hey son, do you think you could handle some of this too?
Lightning? Fuck yeah, I can. I mean, I was made by the god of the sun. You'd think lightning is a problem for me?
Hey, I'm just making sure.
Try me. Let's see what you got, big boy.
Alright, I'm gonna kind of dance the sun song and the gloves and kind of practice with those two.
Okay. Sitting there with the gloves on and practicing your swings with sun as you're wrapping around and having fun with it. First, you feel the lightning as it courses through, almost like a rhythmic beat, like a drum in your chest. Just goof, goof, like constant thunder. And you watch as sun goes through the air. You watch the little trails of light off the back. And it's not until... Go ahead. All right. Make me a dexterity saving throw. Because this is you fucking around and finding out. Legitimately, this is you just fucking around and finding out. As you're sitting there practicing up on the observation deck near the helm, you aim a little too low and you nick the railing on the aft of the ship. And you watch as randomly this storm cloud appears. And this giant bolt of lightning strikes right where Sunsong was, leaving the railing completely rendered to soot. And seeing the lightning come down, you jump back out of the way, cradling Sunsong to your chest as you hit the ground and skid right as it crashes into the ground. We'll pick up with you in a minute. Cranberry.
I'm here.
As you wake up in your freezer of a room, you sit upright, looking around. You make direct eye contact with your cranberry bush or your snowberry bush sitting on your desk that you've been carefully cultivating to learn how it operates, to learn how to harvest the berries, to learn what makes it grow, what makes it better, what makes it happy. Trying to find that bit of yourself. What do you do?
I guess looking at the bush since. Okay, why did I wake up?
It's morning time. You get woken up by
Oh.
the dawn rays. Sorry, skipped over that bit.
Okay. Not a problem. So it's morning, so I guess I'll do my basic morning routine to go into the mirror, tell myself I hate myself. Oh, I mean. Wait, is this not the real word?
No, this is not the real world, dog. God, I feel called out. But no,
Okay,
if you wanted to, you could go sit down at the desk. You do have a nice little mirror, that way you can like see the back of the bush and see how it's growing.
Yes.
Okay, you make
And
your way
the-
over to the desk, sit down, inspect over the bush, and it's delicate. Oh, excuse me. It's delicate nature. The ever so fragile leaves and the berries that, with just a little too much force, shatter. It's not until you start looking at the back of the bush through the mirror that you notice something. Sitting
What do I
on
notice?
you notice something sitting on your side table next to your bed. You see
I check it.
you see a box nicely wrapped in gift paper with a little tag that says cranberries. And sitting on top of that is a little piece of gold.
A little piece of cold. Okay.
Coal.
Oh.
C-O-A-L.
coal.
Coal.
Oh. That's weird.
What do you do?
I don't know what to do with the coal, but I guess I'm gonna check the gift.
Okay. Opening up the gift. As you move the coal off to the side and delicately open up the gift. Looking inside, you do see a scroll. If you want to ascertain the nature of the
Another
scroll, you can
Yeah.
go ahead and roll me an Arcana check.
Okay. Arcana.
Okay. You surprisingly actually know a good bit more about this scroll than everybody else did.
Holy shit! Are you kidding? It has a 10. Oh my god.
Yeah. It was
Oh, I
not
see
good.
now. Arcana 5, Arcana 7, Arcana 3.
Yeah. So,
Oh, Kyo
Look-
did 20. in
yeah,
Arcana, though.
Kyo, well, so that was for something else. He got something else.
Ah, shame. Okay, I see.
Looking over the scroll, you managed to get out the first half of the word. of the first word. And it
Okay.
reads out REGEN. Regen.
Regeneration.
Possibly. You're not sure.
Oh. Got a scroll of regeneration. So
However,
cute. So nice. Yes.
there is another thing inside this gift box.
Okay. I'm just gonna add the scroll of regeneration to my inventory.
Just put in regen scroll. Like question mark
Sure.
after regen.
Okay.
But yes, it is a regeneration scroll. Like, yeah.
What did everybody else think? Got like wreck?
So, some people only got the letter R.
Oh my god.
Or very basic shit.
No,
But
well, that would be scary.
You do
Yeah,
see a
okay.
pair of horseshoes.
Oh.
They look like
What
they
the
would
fuck?
perfectly fit your hooves.
I don't wear. I mean, Okay. Oh my god. I so didn't expect this kind of gift. I guess I should go to the blacksmith with those.
If you want, you can make an Arcana check on them as well.
Okay, what the fuck? I never expected you to make a magic horseshoe. But alright. Magical horseshoes, here we go.
Hey,
Oh.
not bad. Not bad. These
Good
are
work.
a unique take on Boots of Speed.
Ooh. I like that. I like that.
Yeah.
So,
Perfectly
so
form
basically,
fitted
boots
for
of
your
speed.
hooves. Yeah, Boots of Speed. Just horseshoes of
Oh
speed.
my god, that's so nice.
And last thing you notice in the box is a note.
Something else. Damn. No, okay. I'm gonna check the note.
Okay, you read over the note.
Yes, I do.
It reads, Dear Cranberries, I don't know whether I should call you Oakson or Frost. However, you are
Yeah.
Cranberries nonetheless. To find yourself to be you. Continue on the path you're on. Find what makes you happy. Continue to be the person you. You have done some good. You have done a lot of good. You've done some bad. I'm not saying that the bad was not necessarily justified. Sometimes it is. But take the time to understand whether you comes from within or from without. Signed, Saint Nick.
Saint Nick. I'll remember that name. Alright.
Saint Nick.
Yeah, that's what I said.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear shit.
No problem. Alright, this is kinda new to me. Obtaining a gift. I mean,
Yeah. Anything you want to do after receiving your gifts?
well, not mentioning going to the blacksmith.
That was prior to the Arcana check, but
Yeah. If I wanted to say something, I guess it would be silent thanks to directed to the window with the slight smile.
okay. Anything else you want to do?
I guess I'll head out of the room.
Where are you going?
Downstairs.
Okay, so
Oh, we are on a ship. Oh yeah.
yeah. So you're on the ship. So like to give you an idea
like
levels wise,
150
so right now you are on the second level. At the front of the ship, at the bow of the ship, is the brig. It's enough space to hold 2 people. The next 5 rooms, so 10 rooms, because it's both sides. Next 5 rooms on either side are bunk rooms. And then the next 5 rooms after that are individual rooms. And then past that is the galley. So the mess hall, where you would go and get breakfast.
Yeah.
Or
That's
lunch.
where I'm going.
Gonna go to the galley?
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a quick perception check.
I closed my sheet.
Of course you did.
Perception.
Not difficult to hear or hard to miss.
Okay.
You hear the loud crack of thunder and smell burning wood from upstairs.
Why?
You can go and find out.
I definitely do. Right,
Alright.
I hope. I guess.
As you make your way upstairs, that's where I'm going to tell you to fuck off, and I'm going to go meet with Sang now.
Cool with me.
Sang, buddy o' pal of mine.
Yes.
So, the morning rays shine in through your bedroom. The deep blues and vivid purples wake you from a deep slumber. As you wake up to the rocking of the ocean and look around your room, sitting up in your bed, looking off towards your desk where you've got some notes spread out. You've got a little dish of blood sitting on your table. What would you like to do?
I'm going to start basically sorting them out and figuring what is what.
Okay. Sitting down and looking over all your notes that you have. It's notes about different types of undead, different studies, different ways to deal with them, and trying to figure out the best way to deal with whatever is coming, whether it be good, bad, or otherwise. And the little dish of blood that you have, albeit dried, is from you casting some of your blood maledicts and trying to better your skills, or even just getting yourself some candlelight as you can set your blood on fire. But as you're sitting down looking over your notes, reading up on skeletons and zombies and liches and vampires and so on and so forth, as it continues on, you look up in your mirror. As there's a mirror on the desk looking back, almost like a vanity. You see something out of the corner of your eye, sitting on the side table next to your bed. It is a nicely wrapped present sitting right there with a tag that says Sang Conquitus.
This is a
Was
very
not there last night.
unique- I don't remember seeing that there before. How did it get here?
Go and check it out if you want.
Yeah, might as well.
Making your way over, looking at the gift. It is a larger gift, approximately about this big, by this big. That big, by that big. Larger. Do you open it?
I might as well.
Okay. Opening up the gift, you see 2 things in there. You see a scroll and a cloak.
I wonder who gave this to me.
If you would like to try and ascertain any information about the scroll or cloak, It is an Arcana check for both. If you want to learn about the scroll, Arcana check. If you want to learn about the cloak, Arcana check.
Yeah, might as well.
Okay. That's for the scroll. What about for the cloak?
The same one.
Two. Two Arcana checks, one for each.
Uh,
Okay. So for the scroll, as you're looking over it, you read off the first few letters, and it states REGEN, region. So in your inventory, if you would like, well, you should add a regen question mark scroll.
sorry, you kind of cut right there. You said region quest.
Question mark scroll. Add that to your inventory.
Okay.
As for the cloak, you've seen this cloak once before. Your mentor in the blood arts had one. You are quite familiar with this cloak. It is the cloak of the arachnid. Or arachne. I'd have to look up the name again.
Yeah.
Knowing what it does with that good ass Arcana check, once attuned to this cloak, it allows you to walk on any surface, vertical, horizontal. So you can walk on ceilings. And once per day, you can cast the web spell doubled. So as opposed to a 20-foot cube of webs, you cast a 40-foot cube of webs.
This is very interesting.
Do you don the cloak?
Yes,
Do you spend the time to attune to the cloak?
I do.
Okay. Spending the half hour it takes to attune to the cloak, you feel your feet and your hands become sticky. You test it out.
Okay. I don't know why it's so sticky.
Would you like to fuck around and find out?
Might as well.
Walking over to the wall, you place your hand on the wall. It sticks. Place your next hand. It sticks. Pull yourself up. Place your foot. It sticks. And you continue until you are upside down on the ceiling, just gripping on. And looking down, you even pull out your spear and you're looking around your room. Like you're holding on with one hand and 2 feet at this point with your spear in your dominant hand as you're getting ready to throw in case if there was somebody there. And it's fun. You can move around almost unimpeded. And you also do know that within your 40-foot cube of webs, allies and enemies treat it as difficult terrain. So halved movement speed. However, you treat it like normal terrain. You do not get any movement penalties. So you got a scroll and a cloak. At the bottom of the gift, there is also a note. Do you take the time to read it?
Yes.
Reading over the note, it says, "Dear Sang, I know the last couple of years have been hard on you, with needing to deal with all of the bullshit that is family. Finding a purpose for your skills and trying your best at everything that you're doing. I believe that there is plenty ahead of you that you can help out with. In this gift, I have left things that I think will aid you in your journey in the year to come. signed Saint Nick.
Very curious and interesting.
Anything you would like to do after that?
Nope.
Okay. All right, now that everybody's got their gifts. Cranberry.
Sorry. I'm
All
here.
good? All good? You hear the loud, thunderous crash of lightning and thunder up on the main deck. You go to check it out,
Yeah, absolutely.
making your way upstairs. First and foremost, you see Jack as he is also turning around from the bow of the ship, the front of the ship, and putting some cards away in his pocket. And looking up on the observation deck above the captain's quarters where the helm is, you do see Drax standing up, patting himself off. And smoke rising.
From Drax.
From just in front of Drax.
Oh. What the fuck just happened?
Well, he's not here, so. A lot. I mean, fucked around and found out. Tell you what.
Literally.
So, like, not a big deal.
I mean, we might need to spend a day in port to get it fixed, but that's about it.
I've heard things.
I did too.
I'll also say at this point, you do hear the lightning crash from the deck above you.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to, you can also make your way upstairs.
Alrighty, might as well.
So everybody making their way upstairs, seeing the light, seeing the smoke, and Drax up near the smoke. Getting a quick "I fucked around and found out" from him is more than enough to kind of put you guys at
hit by
ease.
the lightning?
Possibly. Baleon. Keo.
Yeah, yo.
You, even at the tavern, hear the lightning strike coming from the port. You make your way over there.
Yes.
Okay. Take you about 10 to 15 minutes to get over there. So, 10 to 15 minutes in-game time. We'll come back to you.
hmm
As all of you are kind of sitting around talking. Anything you guys want to
Yeah,
talk about?
like. So, whoa, that was loud. So, what did you get from Santa?
Huh?
This kind of. No, I'm not saying that. I'm just making fun of the situation we are.
I
in.
mean, you can say it if you want. Ain't nothing stopping you.
Well,
Well,
I got coal.
I do.
I suppose we're the only ones who got coal, so...
Do you compare coal
I mean,
pieces?
I thought it would make sense for you since you baking, cooking, you could make use of it. Not much of sense for me though.
Yeah, but you know, the coal is for the not nice guys.
Do you remember
Hey.
what the card said, Jack?
That I had a rough path and I should stay on it? Roughly the idea?
And that he left you some sustenance and something to help you out in the year to come.
Yeah, I thought he was referring to the potion. I don't eat coal, come on!
Are you sure about that?
Yes.
I mean,
Are you
you're
sure about that?
basically a tree, so
Yes.
Are you sure
because
about that, Jack?
because I don't need to eat. So
You don't
so
need
yes.
to eat.
have you tried to
Have
eat
you
it?
tried? Exactly. Have you tried?
Uh,
It's no shame to trying. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. If it does, then you could give us your feedback.
You got another thing to quote.
Yeah.
I will try one little tiny piece.
Okay.
I put it in my mouth.
Okay. Perfect. Roll me a d6.
God damn it! I'm going to explode. 4.
You gain 4 temporary hit points. And your flames grow
Huh?
a little bit brighter.
Huh?
Oh.
Do,
Sense for
do
you.
you
What
by
is this? What is this?
do you by chance still happen to have your card on you?
Which one?
The note at the end of the gift.
I have it in the box, I guess.
Do you want to go back and grab it?
Sure. I will
Takes
just
you.
pull out the gift from my hat.
Okay. Grabbing the card out, reading over it. What do you do with it?
Like, is this a situation where I should reflect on the idea or something?
No, I mean there's something maybe a little bit more literal you could do with it. Like
Burn it?
you're looking at the card like this.
Yeah.
Sometimes, you know,
Flip around?
yeah.
Okay, I'll do that.
Looking over the back. P.S. I know you've had a tough time this year, but you have been on the nice list. Only reason why I put you on the naughty list was to get you this gold. Enjoy.
Hell yeah! I smile as bright as I can, and I'm just happy.
It's radiant. It is a radiant smile. With the flames growing brighter and brighter, you watch almost like if you didn't know Jack, you would assume it to be a sinister grin, going from literal ear to ear, watching the flames lick off of his lips as he becomes happy.
No, I think I have something for you. I just gotta scroll it. Through everything.
I put the card back, close the lid of the gift, put it back into my head, and the hat back on my head.
Okay? I'll say give it 5 more in-game minutes, Baleon, and you'll be there.
Wait, does that make me the only naughty?
I don't know.
Uh, I wanted to have it confirmed.
On a scale from 1 to 10, how much of a dick have you been?
How much of a dick have you been?
Should I
So,
tell them?
Drax, to catch you up,
I-
everybody's met up on the top floor except for Baleon. He's on his way over after hearing the lightning strike. Y'all are talking about what you received in your gifts.
Ah,
Jack just ate a piece of coal and got really happy.
oh, so it fueled his fire.
Yeah. But continue on, as all of you are standing around talking.
What did they find out? What happened?
Literally all they saw is you stand up from the observation deck with smoke rising in front of you as the railing in front of you is burning.
Ah,
Are you drinking a Mexican Coke?
damn right.
Fuck yeah. I mean, I'm just drinking Mexican beer. Does that count?
What is that, Stella?
Yeah.
It's not even Mexican.
Isn't it French or Italian?
It's Italian.
I guess Stella Artois.
I say you want to drink Mexican beer, you need to drink like Corona or Modelo.
Modelo makes my tongue tingle. I know it's weird, but fuck off. I think I might actually be allergic to Modelo, so leave me alone. Yes, all of you guys are kind of standing around talking about what you got in your gift box.
I got these gloves. Don't really know what they do yet, but they're charged with lightning and I like it.
Hmm.
You have attuned to them, right?
Yeah.
Then you would get to know their name. They are the Lightning Grasp Gauntlet. Which we can talk about after that.
Should I have everybody go downstairs to demonstrate mine?
There is a mast in front of you.
Oh, so apparently I got this cloak, but with this cloak, don't be like freaking out or anything. Let me just show you. And as I start walking, I start putting my hand up on the walls, going up and up and up. And everybody just like looks at me like, what is he doing?
You watch as Sang effortlessly, I'll say, even walks up the mast, almost in a horizontal position. Just walks up the mast.
What the hell?
I know it's so fucking cool, isn't it? Like I can basically walk on walls and upside down ceilings. Like,
Yeah, that's cool.
yeah,
Well, what about everyone else?
I'll say right about now, Baleon, you'd be walking up the gang. God damn it. Gang walk?
Gangway.
Gangway. Thank you. Yeah, Baleon, you'd be walking up the gangway right about now. And you'd watch as you see the water genasi walking completely horizontal but vertical.
What did I come back to?
The fuck did I come back to?
Like,
That's
what
what we're
is
gonna
this?
find out right now too.
Saying if you would like, you could also do your once per day casting of that spell on your teammates.
Huh? I don't want to die.
Saying, do you cast the spell on your teammates?
yes.
Okay. I need everybody, and I mean everybody, to make me a dexterity saving throw real quick, except for Sang. You don't have to make me.
What the fuck?
Nope.
Okay. And then Baleon dex save.
Ah,
My shit's not working. Oh my god.
Take your
he
time.
just came here. Why the fuck he needs to die already?
You ain't
So
gonna,
anyway, fireball.
don't worry. You're not gonna die. Trust me. I have personally used this item before in a one shot, so you're not gonna die.
Beanies one shot.
Yeah, it was in Vinny's one shot. Yeah. I think you already know what item it is, but
About the oh, Atlas.
yeah,
That makes sense.
yeah,
He was walking. Oh,
yeah.
now it makes
Okay,
sense.
so Cranberry and Drax, and I believe Jack would also fail. I think it's a minimum DC of
Mm.
14.
What's happening?
You
Well-
all get entrapped in these webs.
Eh.
Yikes.
You cannot escape them.
You can, it's just your movement speed is reduced by half as it is considered difficult terrain. There we go, Cam. Thank God. So, yeah, only Baleon can move around within the webs freely.
Or me.
It is considered difficult terrain, difficult to move around in, and it is a 40-foot by 40-foot cube.
Mm.
What
And-
the fuck is this? And
And
why
it-
it's so sticky?
Anybody else want to show off their uniqueness?
I will.
Okay. What are you going to do?
First, I'm just gonna kind of bounce the sparks between my hands,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and then I'm gonna shoot one out and catch it.
All right. So, for anyone who is watching Drax, as he's kind of showing off his new gauntlets, granted, they look like leather gloves, like really well crafted leather gloves. They fit perfectly around his hand. You watch the electrical sparks as they travel from the wrist to the fingertips over to the other hand and then back, and you watch this ball of electricity start to form. And you watch him as he does one of these motions and throws it out towards the sky. And you watch as it just electrical current going from one hand over the chest through the arm up through the fingers and out. And you watch a bolt of lightning extend past his hand and come back almost with a force. You watch him as he catches it like a baseball, and the electricity dissipates back into him.
Well, now the mystery isn't mystery. Speaking about that lightning
And
we heard before.
that was my bad. I nicked the freaking. I was practicing with Sun Song and nicked the freaking railing with the sword, and lo and behold,
Yeah.
Get him.
Anybody else wish to show off their newfound fun?
I think the only thing I have is coal, except for the potion. But you said we are caught up by webs,
Half movement speed.
so
Well, that's why I said, ew, sticky.
can I burn it?
Yeah, actually, roll me a D100. And if you're
That's not
intentionally
bad.
burning it, the
Shut up.
DC is lowered.
14.
Oh my god.
You do not burn them. I'll have to get
Those
with
are
you
some
after.
sturdy webs.
I'll have to get with you after session to talk about your DCs, so that way you know as well. But yeah, unfortunately, you do not burn. Fran?
Well, I got nothing to show, really.
Well, I do not have anything specific or so cool as a cloak or clothes, but I have those, and I put out the horseshoes, and I'm gonna spin them around my fingers. I need to get them on a hooves.
How do they look like?
I'm spinning them on my fingers.
So
Yeah, but how do they
looking at
look
them,
like?
they look silver, like almost as silver as the silver that Cranberry had dipped his horns into, just not molten hot.
Oh, those look shiny.
Yeah.
There's a
So that's the
slight
kid you
tinge of
got?
green too.
Mm-hmm. They're nice. I like them, to be fair. Never
Yeah,
had them
that
before though.
you wait, you
I don't
never
know how
had
it feels. No? To be fair, I should have a goat legs, and I believe they don't have horseshoes. But
Do goats have horseshoes?
no,
Should I Google it?
no,
Wait, what is
No,
Google?
just
but
say I have a horse legs.
well, no, I'd like they were specifically made for you. So horseshoe is like the best thing I can say to describe them.
I know.
They're
I
meant to
know.
fit your hooves.
I know.
So,
Just know what I'm talking about.
yeah.
This is how
Fuck you.
goat legs look. I didn't want it to say it in the first place, but now when you mention it, here you go.
Who got the jingle
I like the
flag?
idea, and most of the imaginary I had of Kren was basically a horse leg, so it doesn't matter.
Fair enough. But as you guys are all sitting there talking, discussing all of your newfound equipment that you got for some reason or another, that is going to be where we're going to go ahead and end today's session of Dungeons and Dumbasses. If you guys enjoyed and you're not already, make sure you drop a follow here. We are also on YouTube. You can go and catch up on the VODs if you want to watch everything that's happened so far. And if you want to listen to everything and you don't have time to sit down and watch it, we're available on Spotify, Anchor, Amazon, Google, and iHeartRadio. Just search up Dungeons and Dumbasses and look for the neon sign. That's literally everywhere. Make sure you go check out the merch and keep your eye out for Project Eclipse, Project Sunrise, and Project Bird. Those should be available within the next couple of months, ideally. I make no promises, but ideally. But again, as always, I hope you guys enjoyed, and we will catch you guys in the next one. Have a good day, everybody.
Beneath the blue sun eclipse, the skies have died. The light is swallowed, and the shadows rise. We are the Forgotten Five, lost to time. 5 heroes of the Forgotten, trapped in the grind. Feel the tremors as the earth begins to bleed. An army of undead answers the Dark King's creed. Heavy is the burden of calamity. We bear the weight of endless tragedy. In this cursed night we fight and bleed for a dawn that may never be freed. The flames have died, the wind is still. The dead awaken, bound by their will. Through cursed lands we charge with fury. No hope for salvation, just endless misery. Blood rains down as the stars lose their light. An army of undead rises to claim the night. Heavy is the burden of calamity. We bear the weight of endless tragedy. In this cursed night we fight and bleed for a dawn that may never be freed. The flames have died, the wind is still. The dead awaken, bound by their will. Through cursed lands we charge with fury. No hope for salvation, just endless misery. Blood rains down as the stars lose their light. a light. An army of undead rises to claim the night. Heavy is the burden of calamity. We bear the weight of endless tragedy. In this cursed night we fight and bleed for a dawn that may never be freed. In the darkness, souls turn to ash. The eclipse consumes, there's no turning back. We are the few, the chosen, the last 5 heroes of the forgotten, echoes of the past. The blue sun eclipse casts its shadow wide. We are the forgotten 5, standing side by side.